What is going on, guys? Resistance here.
I am bringing to you for your viewing pleasure my very first full gameplay and commentary here on YouTube. I'm going to be playing Modern Warfare 3 today. Like I said, this is my very first video, so please be gentle with me. I'm a YouTube virgin, as it is, not a real life one, ladies, just so you know. So yeah, working out all the kinks, still getting used to the whole clip slash audio slash trying to concentrate on just so many things. I mean, I look at guys like, Allier and, Max, a million, and a lot of these guys, and they make it look so effortless, man. It's amazing. I got a lot of respect, a lot more respect now than I did before. Love them as people, love them as commentators, but, I thought, anybody can do that, and it's a hell of a time, man. So anyway, a little bit about myself before I get into the actual gameplay for this Drop Zone vid. I'm 22 years old, 6 foot. I know that kind of sounded like a lie, so I might be exaggerating. No, seriously. Work for a guitar company. I'm a sales guy over there. Absolutely love what I do. It's a riot running in and working with the guys that I do. Love everybody at my company. What else do I like? I like long walks on the beach, preferably with people. Walking it alone kind of makes me want to slit my wrists. I also like puppies. I do have several dogs for all of you animal lovers out there. I have 4 dogs and 2 cats. Had a goldfish at one point, don't really remember what happened to it, so we'll gloss over that fact. I also, let's see, in addition to pets, I like cooking, I like food. Food is delicious. And I like games. Oh man, do I like games. I grew up with games like on the Super Nintendo or the Genesis, the older systems. Grew up playing Mario and all those fun ones. But recently, I kind of more transitioned into the competitive games like Call of Duty. I mean, you can argue if it's competitive or not. That's up to you guys. But games that inspire working with a team as a unit to meet an objective. You know, rather than something like Legend of Zelda or Final Fantasy, where yeah, I mean the story was absolutely fantastic. 6 and 7 for Final Fantasy, probably 2 of the greatest games ever made. Ocarina of Time, probably my favorite game for the N64. But they're not. They don't inspire as much adrenaline and just raw, visceral cursing and all that stuff. I can't really scream at Keapora Geabora in Goron Mountain, Whereas I can yell at my television and I can yell at all the people and imagine that they're doing the exact same thing on something like Call of Duty. So yeah, and I mean, I'm also big into fighting games. I got into Marvel vs. Capcom 2 for a little while. That was, the big arcade one back in the day. But Marvel vs. Capcom 3 came out. I did Smash Brothers for a little bit. Um, Mortal Kombat. I mean, just those ones. Games, like I said, that you kind of simultaneously want to slice your wrists, slit your wrists. Past tense or present tense. You kind of want to do them both. I mean, you think about it, and then you're like, oh, I'm depressed now. So anyway, Modern Warfare 3. Like it or not, man, I mean, this game is just, it's here to stay. I mean, there's really no getting around it. It's an absolute powerhouse of a game by a powerhouse of a company. Activision is, I mean, as much as I don't like some of their policies and their actions in World of Warcraft, God, fuck that game. It's a company that knows how to make a game that can sell, and this is definitely one of them. It's nowhere near as good as some of the predecessors. Don't get me wrong. I mean, World at War and Black Ops and Modern Warfare 2 were all significantly better. Surprisingly, though, I never was into the original Modern Warfare as much. I mean, I played it, but you know, it wasn't quite as fun for me. As you can see there, I accidentally dropped my fantastic M60 with grip, and I think it was rocking grip in the thermal scope, which makes that thing an absolute beast in terms of accuracy. I dropped that for a really crappy MP7. And I mean, the only reason I say it's crappy is just because for Drop Zone, I prefer the more defensive tactics and power behind a gun like the M60. So anyway, yeah, Drop Zone. Let's talk about that really quickly. Awesome. Whoever created this, I actually have a lot of respect for. It's one of the most, if not the most entertaining um, community playlists or community games rather that showed up from what is it like 6-7 months ago. I mean, I'm glad they brought One in the Chamber back and all that, but that's a camp fest and goddamn nightmare. So this one's a lot more entertaining, personally for me. I like objective-based games like this a lot more than I do something like All in the Chamber, which literally you just, or not All in the Chamber, One in the Chamber, or even All or Nothing. I mean, those are, All or Nothing's too fast-paced, and One in the Chamber is just, hey, let's see who can go prone on the ground the longest. So anyway, I'm running around with his MP7. I think, let's see, perks I was rocking for here. I think I was doing Blast Shield, for that defensive capability, because everybody's chucking grenades at you constantly. What else? What else? What else? I'm using the Stinger, I want to say, as my secondary, because especially in a game like this, and my own care package happens to take me out. Marvelous. I'm using a Stinger as my secondary because I like to support my teammates and take out any air support, especially in a game like this where there are no perks, there's no blind eye. You got to be able to take out that air support, especially if it's on a smaller map like Dome, or even something like, what's that new one? There's a couple open maps now that they added in with the DLC. Anyway, point is that I like to kind of support my team, so you'll always see me on like objectives and stuff. Sometimes at my own risk. Don't get me wrong. I've died plenty of times, believe me, trying to crap an objective. But anyway, so yeah, a lot more fun for me than doing something like a TDM. I mean, unless you have teammates that just refuse to help you out. Don't get me wrong. So anyway, this video is winding down. I know I kind of rambled a little bit, but if you enjoyed any of what I say, think you'd be interested in more, I'm definitely going to have more vids. So yeah, rate, comment, subscribe, don't subscribe. Either way, choice is kind of up to you. This is Resistance signing off. I will see you guys in the next video.